Hi guys, Justin here, Welcome Farm 26, and so our fuel pump right here, our lift pump, is leaking some fuel. I like to know what I've got in there. So, what we got up front on the fuel tank, you reach up underneath and you'll find that there's a petcock there you can shut off, and that will stop your flow on this line here that feeds your pump. So let's getting this off. I think that's 5/8. Yep. And he's tight. And I'm not real worried about damaging the pump, but what I don't want to do is have a fitting broke off in there that I can't do nothing with. There you come. And if you don't shut that fuel tank off, right about now, you're gonna have a flood of fuel. Just put him up out of the way. Do the same on this side. There, well, that one was a little over tight. Stay up there. But yeah, this really isn't that tough to do. It's kind of messy to do. The worst part, the whole deal, is to bleed your pump afterwards. And I don't mean this pump, I mean your pump over there. Your Rosa Master. Okay, let's see what this one gives us. And you should have line wrenches on here, but today we're kind of working out of my tool bag. It stays in the pickup. There. Just be careful with your lines. I mean, they'll come. You don't need to bend the crap out of your lines to get there, though. Okay. And he's got the ever problematic bunch of stuff in there. And there. 1/2 inch. Pulls our little nuts. Hold the pump on. This really isn't all that bad. It really isn't. But I can see, so 9/16. I'm gonna have to grab another 9/16. They're square and square, so I can't, the only other 9/16 I have with us right now is a line wrench. And for some reason I was thinking all our pipes were 9/16. I don't know. But anyways, you get that part. I'm gonna get them off. So, nuts and bolts off, or nuts off. He does just pull out. It's a little wiggly deal. Gasket come with. And this one. And he pumps just fine. And if you do the whole, I'm going to pump him and see what he does. It holds a vacuum. But what's going on is there's just a little bit enough of a hole in there where you won't notice it right away, and then all of a sudden you'll have a puddle under him. So there's our little pump. And take our pocket knife, because we're working out of our tool bag today. And man, studs are nice, but you know, they do leave some to be desired when it comes time to cleaning. To get that clean, even if you got an air tool to clean a gasket, is not fun around a stud. There, well, she's all loose and whatnot. So I've got to grab a rag and some gasket sealer. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so got my rag and my sealer. Just give her a good clean up. And to get a gasket to seal, it doesn't have to be polished, it's just got to be cleaned. Matter of fact, you take too much off of there and you lend yourself to that problem of uneven, not flat. Okay, so we're going to take our little box here, and we're going to make sure our pump is right before we get too excited. Okay, so that fits right. Let's take our couple 9/16. Well, I seem to be doing this more than not. Someone put them on a little tight. I kind of know how this can happen here though. Okay, so that one goes up. Now if you want, it's not a bad idea to thread tape them. These ones have been pinched down tight, so I'm gonna try and pinch them down tight again. There. Fits and it's right. Let's get our other one off. That one wasn't so tight. Jump up. And this one faces down. There. Okay. So we know how to orient that once we're ready. And our gasket. There's our gasket. Get some sealer, gasket sealer. Paint him up. This is that same gasket sealer that I use on just about everything. Notice how I say just about. It doesn't go on every single thing, but I've had real good luck with it. There. So that should be no more oil drip. And set my pump down again, wipe my fingers. Okay, let's bring these two. And hopefully he seals up real nice when we turn the fuel on. There isn't pressure on them, so I mean it's just okay. Yeah, this one's gonna have to be a little tighter just to get our angles right. He's not super horse tight yet. I'm having more trouble holding the damn thing than anything. No, too much. There. And there. Okay, let's see how bad our pipe here fits. Well, that side started. That started. Okay. On our nuts up. And I think I'm going to put them, I think I'm going to time lapse you again. Other than them being a little fiddly starting, their threads just aren't real clean. I got to wrench them the whole way. Well, there you go. Got them tightened up, and yeah, they're not torqued like to a spec, but they'll be okay. I got a ballpark with what a 3/8 bolt's supposed to be. Not saying it's exactly there. If you want to go and get a torque wrench in there, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So we're going to hold this here. There, nice and snug. Nice and snug. Oh, it's trouble. I got diesel on my fingers and now they're slippery. There, nice and snug. Now I can turn that fuel back on. Reach in that little hole. And he is another one of them fiddly in a hole kind of things. I don't know if you can hear that driving by. Hear that? Recognize that? Yep, that's Dad. He found a little more meadow hay to cut down, so good thing that that hay vine is back together. Dad's out going. Got the old 602 going. Okay, so we're to this point. We can crack our filter, start pumping. Shouldn't take too long. As soon as I noticed the leak, I shut that fuel tank off. So, boy, all kinds of tractors going today. Well, you get the point. I'm going to pump until fuel comes out. So I don't know how well you guys could see that or not, but I did open both bleeders. Can you see that top bleeder? No, you can't. You can only see the bottom. But both screws there and there open, fuel come out. And I'm gonna go get my battery back and we're gonna try it. So we're in park and Kill is in. Let's see if she goes. There you go, just heave. And we're gonna let her run for, it's gonna run for at least 10 minutes. Just idling, and you hear that surge. We're actually giving a little more fuel. And that little more fuel is just to get that air out. Yep, we'll let her run. Well, I think that about does it for him. He's last year, about out. Should be running good. Take him to the next. But before I let you go, I'm just gonna let you guys know our new viewers numbers have went down over the last week or so. Really need some likes to get the YouTube algorithm to get the channel out there a little more, so if you could, like button below. And other than that, have a good one, have a great day, we'll catch you next time. So I thought I'd give you guys just a little bit of a side note while the last credits are rolling here. This is what we used. Pocket knife and a rag. And there is our lift pump. That is the part number. It is aftermarket, and not that I like it, but it is made in China. Yeah. So, and here are our inches. 1/2 inch, 2 9/16 and a 5/8. That's all you needed for this job, and yeah. Have a good one.